So I was just lying here and sharing my testimony about how Icon of Success has benefited me. One of the people that I actually invited to one of the calls asked me, okay, I heard the information, but now what is your personal story? Like, how did it help you? And I've never actually recorded this, and I don't think I've ever told everybody, like anybody all at once, exactly what Icon of Success, the financial education that I gained through Icon of Success, what it actually did for me. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I think I've told bits and pieces, and many of you already know that there are 5 steps to financial freedom. And the first step is increase income. The second step is reduce taxes. The third step is to minimize expenses. And the fourth step is to eliminate debt. Then the fifth step is to accelerate investments. I have taken advantage of the first 4 steps so far. So with the first step, increase income by getting a business. So through business ownership. Did that, have a business. Second step, reduce taxes. Reducing taxes was the step that I used immediately with step 1 to update my personal information so that I would no longer have taxes taken out of my paycheck. And they teach you how to do that legally. And so I did that, and I freed up about $135 a month out of my paycheck, which equivocates to about $11,000 a year. So that was step 2. And then step 3 was minimize expenses through financial education. So for me, financial education taught me how to get my 2 mortgages that I had at the time. Not a first and second, 2 separate houses that I had at the time. And when I first started with Icon of Success, it was in November of 13. And unfortunately, I was just embarking on a divorce, and both of my houses were actually in foreclosure. So in about February, I renegotiated the first house and was able to get it back at a lower interest rate with no money down. With no additional money out of pocket, and reduce the actual monthly mortgage payment by almost $300 on the first house. And then 2 months later, I renegotiated the second house, also, which was in foreclosure at the time. And I was able to get a much lower interest rate again with that house, and also reduce the monthly payment on that one, on the second one, by about $250, if I'm correct. So my monthly outgo was decreased by $300 on one house, $350 on the other house. So that's $250 on the other house. So that's $550 plus an increase of $835 a month. So that's $550 plus $837. Which is $1,350. I didn't plan on doing math freehand just like that. And then with steps 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, I was able to apply that $1,350 to my debt. And incidentally, the foreclosures tremendously impacted my credit score. So I had to begin to improve my credit score also, because when you are taking $1,350 a month and laying it on top of your debt, that actually improves your credit standing, because people don't bother you when you're paying them. So for me, 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps working for me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 5th one is accelerate investments. I've chosen not to begin investing outside of my 401k and some small money markets that I have until after I pay off my debt, because what they teach at Icon of Success is that we have to do the steps in order. And so paying off your debt needs to occur before you start investing. And I'll be learning about investing while I'm waiting for that time to come. And hopefully I'll have everything paid off. The average with Icon of Success is having all your debt paid off within 6 years. The quickest person that I've read the testimonies on the website at Icon of Success, the quickest person was 1 year. She paid off all of her debt, including her student loan and her mortgage, in 1 year. And by the 4th year, she actually purchased and paid off her second property. So I am working towards my financial freedom date, which is also something that we are learning about at Icon of Success Online School of Financial Education. And I just thought I would share my story with you, and hopefully you'll decide that you want to find out more about it. You can give me a call at 704-493-2035, or you can send an email to money@theroadtosuccessforyou.com. That is the road, the number 2, success, the number 4, YOU.com. And that's money@theroadtosuccessforyou.com. And it will send you a link to their actual full presentation. It's about 27 minutes if you wanted to listen to it. But if you have any questions or you want to ask me about my own personal testimony or anything, then feel free to call me or email me or inbox me or whatever. So I hope this helps somebody. And yeah, that's it. Make it a great day.